everybody, my name is Simone and welcome to Simone's Bedtime Stories. Me and my pals are getting ready to sleep and we're going to hear a bedtime story. Hi Daddy, I'm ready.
Hi Simone, you ready?
Yes.
Alright. So where are we? Tell me, do a quick recap please.
So when it's almost time for, so they're getting ready to.
They are in the kingdom of,
yeah.
they're in the kingdom of King Vrata.
Yeah, and so
and
they were having all these jobs and stuff.
They're
So then the queen's brother and what is his name?
Kilchak.
Kilchak, he wanted to steal Draupadi. So Draupadi heard about it and then she asked Bhima because he was the most muscular guy. And so what Bhima did,
he took the place of Draupadi.
Yeah, and
he was lying as if he's Draupadi, and Kilchak came looking for Draupadi, and turns out Bhima. And Bhima kills him, right? Okay, so now they're living here, and Duryodhana hears about all this news because Kilchak himself is a very evil guy, and Duryodhana was afraid of Kilchak. And Duryodhana is, because Duryodhana was afraid of Kilchak because he was thinking Kilchak is so powerful, Kilchak might come and invade Hastinapur and take that kingdom away from Duryodhana. That's what Duryodhana was afraid of. And now Duryodhana gets this news, hey, Kilchak has gotten killed somehow. Oh really? Oh, that means, who can kill Kilchak? Somebody like Bhima is the only guy that can kill Kilchak. You know what? It looks like the Pandava brothers are in the king Virata's kingdom. So Duryodhana is saying, hey, let's attack King Virata's kingdom, and let's also make sure there is one, specific, battalion or platoon of an army goes to just the palace. So goes to the palace, and I want to take that army. I want to lead that, so I can attack the palace and catch the Pandavas red-handed. So I can expose them from their 13th year rule. What is the 13th year rule?
So, if they get disguised for the whole year, then they can get back all the stuff.
Get their stuff back. If they don't, if they get exposed, they'll have to continue the exile for 13 more years, right?
Yeah.
So that's. But Duryodhana is doing everything, sending his army, sending his men, army generals, all those guys, all over the world, all over the earth to find where the Pandavas are, right? Because he wants to, do everything to expose them so that he can have the kingdom.
In the other episode, why didn't Yudhishthira kill Duryodhana?
See, because he's a cousin brother. He's a cousin brother. He cannot just kill a cousin brother. I mean, he's doing some stupid stuff because he doesn't have good guidance. Yudhishthira is hoping
that. Then why
that.
can't he kill Shakuni?
See, it's easy to kill. I mean, it's easy to kill. You can just take a sword and cut off his head, but that's not the right thing to do. He's your relative. He's your, he came from your same blood. He came from the same ancestor as you are. So he is being very thoughtful. He is being, hey, he's giving them a chance. Hey, you guys are good people. I mean, we are all good people. You're just doing some things because you don't understand or you're greedy right now. So I'll give you one more chance. So
But what if they get back and the same thing happens to Shakuni and Duryodhana again?
That's what they keep doing, right? They don't respect that thing, what Yudhishthira is giving them a chance, and Yudhishthira is asking them to, give up. I mean, don't be greedy. That's what Yudhishthira is saying. Don't be greedy and don't get killed. Be good, do good things. That's what Yudhishthira is saying. I'll give you another chance. So that's why Yudhishthira is not killing. I mean, it's easy to kill, but killing is not the right thing to do. Because if you kill, what is going to happen? If you kill Duryodhana and Shakuni, then Durchadana and the rest of the 99 people, then the next guy is going to come, and it's going to become even more worse because they're going to come with even more revenge. They're going to say, hey, you killed my brother, I'm going to avenge for that, and I'm going to fight with you, and I'm going to fight until I die. So that's what is going to repeat. But if you forgive, hopefully that guy will understand, hey, this guy is a good guy. He forgave me. So that means, he's a good guy. Let me see if I can make peace with him. Let me be a good guy. Let me, can I be like him? Can I be a good guy like him? So Yudhishthira is trying to set a good example. But this Duryodhana and Shakuni are not just listening. They're just not understanding. They're greedy behind their kingdom. They just want their kingdom. They don't want to give even a pinch of land to Pandavas, right? But they should be sharing their land equally between the Kauravas and the Pandavas. That's what they should be doing, right? But Duryodhana doesn't want to give up anything. He's being too greedy. That's the problem. That's why he's doing all these things. That's why, but Yudhishthira wants to do the right thing because Yudhishthira lives by dharma, right? Dharma is doing the right thing and not harming anybody else, right?
Yeah, just.
That's fine. We'll keep going.
So what happens next?
So what happens next is Duryodhana is sending his army. Duryodhana has a general called Susharma. Susharma. So Duryodhana is sending this Susharma guy, an army under this general Susharma, to attack King Vrata, the kingdom of King Vrata. And
is Duryodhana clever enough to do guerrilla attack?
Girl attack?
Guerrilla attack. Remember they come out at night.
Oh, that's that's a good question.
Not guerrilla attack. Gorilla attack.
Gorilla attack, yeah. Yeah, that's a good point, right? Why did not Duryodhana try the gorilla attack? That might have been a good strategy instead of sending his entire army. At least
Or
confirm
like they could do fist fight like Jarasandha did.
duel, like a duel. Why do you think Duryodhana should do a gorilla attack?
Because if he's so badly wants to kill the Pandava brothers, it'll be easier for him or something.
Really? Do the gorilla attack? I don't know. See, the Pandava brothers are good. I mean, they're smart people. I mean, they're powerful people. See, the thing is, there are 5 brothers together, and it's a good number to safeguard people. So that's working really well for them, right? There are 5 brothers together and they listen perfectly to their mom and they listen perfectly to Draupadi. So they are all the time they're united and they listen perfectly to Yudhishthira, who is the eldest of the brothers, and all the time they're united. So when a team of people that are united and they have so much loyalty and they support each other, they cover their back each other really well, it's tough to defeat them. You follow what I'm saying?
Then why can't they do guerrilla attack?
No, that's what. It's not easy for Duryodhana. And Duryodhana has all this evil intent. His intent is evil. His intent is bad. And he's really, a bad guy that's just doing all kinds of sly things to win to keep the kingdom for himself, which is not the right thing. Okay, let's keep moving.
Yeah.
That's a good question though. I like that strategy that you thought. Why can't Duryodhana could have followed a guerrilla attack strategy instead of sending the army
He's
every
just so
time?
intense, he doesn't think through anything.
Yeah, see, that's what good. Do you think Duryodhana is smart?
No.
Right. See, you're an 8-year-old kid. You understand that Duryodhana is smart, so he's obviously what? Not fit to be a king, right? Because he has bad intentions, which a king should not. King should have good intentions, and he should do good things for people.
He's older than me, and I can still think of and stuff.
And he's not smart. He's not, smartly thinking through all other options like guerrilla attack and, things like that. Instead of, keep sending his army and wasting people and getting defeated and doing bad things and stuff, right?
Mm-hmm.
So Duryodhana is not a smart guy. So now King Vrata, so Duryodhana is sending his general Susharma to attack the kingdom, and then he has another, group of soldiers that are supporting him.
Who?
Duryodhana himself. So he has another group of soldiers supporting him, and then they are trying to attack the palace. So they are thinking that's where the Pandava brothers are living. So if he attacks the palace...
Aren't they living in different places?
No, they are all living with the king, because all these guys are performing duties for the king, right?
Like Sahadeva is probably out in the grass herding the cows.
No, but that is, see, his job is to herd the cows in grass. So what will he do? There will be a palace, and there will be this big, place. I forgot the name of the place where they keep all these cows in the night. What is it called? Do you know what name of the place where they keep all these cows? So it's like a barnyard, right? Like a barnyard or fence where all these cows are there in the night. And then Sahadeva will get up in the morning, take all these cows to the meadows and pasture or wherever.
He's like a shepherd.
Yeah, he's like a shepherd, but cowherd. Shepherd is for sheep. Shepherd is someone that herds the sheep, whereas he's a cowherd. So
Cowherd, shepherd.
No, sheep herd is but became shepherd, right? One who herds sheep, the sheep herd became shepherd. Like that, he's a cowherd. Got it? What happens now? So now,
No.
King Duryodhana is attacking the palace because he wants to catch the Pandavas red-handed, expose them. So
What do you mean red-handed?
red-handed means he wants to catch them while they are sitting there disguised. Red-handed means, let's say, someone is going to steal something and then you go and catch them right at the moment when they were going to steal. That means you can prove that they are stealing right then and there. They were going to steal and you walked in and you caught them red-handed.
Oh.
Right? Well, they were committing that.
Like red.
No, not red color handed. You caught them red handed while they were committing that, bad thing. Okay, so that's what caught red handed means. So that's what. Exactly. So that's what Duryodhana is planning to do. But meanwhile, these 5 brothers, right, Pandava brothers, except Arjuna, everybody is gone to fight Susharma. Who is Susharma?
Oh, the
Duryodhana's general, right? He has come to attack King Vrata, and all these 4 guys, Dharma, Yudhishthira, Bhima, Nakula and Sahadeva have gone to fight Sushirma, and they catch Sushirma pretty quickly because these guys are powerful, and of course King Vrata is also going, and King Vrata has his army. With that army, they go and fight Sushirma and they catch him. Meanwhile, Duryodhana is attacking the palace, right? In the palace, there is also King Vrata and Queen Sudeshana. What do they have? They have 2 children. One is Uttara, Princess Uttara.
Are they both strong?
They're little young. They are like 20 years old. They are young. They are not very brave, and they are still learning a lot of things.
Okay.
So Princess Uttara and Prince Uttar. So those are the two children. Yeah, Uttar is the prince and Uttara is the princess. And what was Arjuna's job?
He's the dance
teacher for Princess Uttara, right? So he was teaching dance and all that. So he lives in the palace. He's living in the palace, and Uttar actually he's a young guy. He should have gone to fight along with the 4 brothers, right? And King Vrata to fight the Kauravas.
Okay.
Right, Sushirma has come there to fight, and all these 4 brothers and the King Vrata went, but this Uttar got scared. Oh, I'm not going to go to fight, I'm afraid. And he is disguised as a woman, and he is, Uttar has disguised himself as a woman, and he is, hiding in the palace, in the women quarters.
Oh.
Because he doesn't want to go to the war, right? Because he is thinking, the Kauravas are very, very fierce, and he's going to get killed if he goes, and he's afraid. So he dresses himself like a... And, Arjuna sees this. And Uttar, why are you not going? And he says, hey, no, I'm afraid, and, I don't want to go, blah, blah, blah. So Arjuna convinces him, hey, let me help you. Let's go. I'll help you. And Uttar says, I don't have a charioteer. Uttar is also shamefully, he cannot accept that I'm afraid, right? Because he is a prince. A prince cannot, shamefully say, hey, I'm a coward and I'm afraid and I cannot go to the war. But Uttar comes with the lame reason. What reason? He says, I don't have a charioteer, so I cannot go. If I can get a charioteer, yeah, of course I'll go. Arjuna says, hey, I can be a charioteer. Because Arjuna has fought wars and things like that, right? So he says he can be his charioteer, and then he goes there, and then Uttar is like scared. Oh no, I'm scared, I cannot. Okay, then you be my charioteer and I'll fight the war. Right? So Arjuna goes back to a place where he has hid all his weapons 1 year before. Because he, before beginning the 13th year, he hid all his weapons in a place, and he started, disguising himself as this eunuch and came there and lived here. Now the 13th year is going to pass. The last day, he's in the last day and it's going to pass, and Arjuna just passes, the 13th year is over, and Arjuna goes and gets his weapon, take his haunch. There is something called haunch. It's the shell. You know what that is?
Oh.
What is that?
A shell with a small hole you can blow.
You can blow it and it will produce music. Ooh, it will produce music. Right? So that Arjuna takes that haunch and then blows. Ooh, and Duryodhana hears it. Wow, this is Arjuna exactly. I caught him red-handed. And Duryodhana was excited to, say that, hey, he caught all these Pandavas, and now he can tell them that they got to go back in 13-year exile, more years, but then just that time has passed. The 13th year is over now. So what?
Oh.
Duryodhana, failed, right? Duryodhana didn't catch them on time. So Arjuna, the Pandava brothers, what? They don't have to?
Go in exile.
They don't have to go in exile. They lived successfully 13 years. Whatever agreement they made with Duryodhana. So that's where it stops. Let's stop here.
Okay. Bye everybody. I hope you enjoyed my story, and don't forget you can always listen to more.